Right, good morning folks, welcome back to the channel 2026. Been a quite few months for me, what lads here on YouTube. We haven't been out on the bike, not since possibly October. So here we are, February the 22nd I think, on a fresh Sunday morning. But the clouds are out, well clouds are out, but the clouds hopefully are disappearing soon. Might get a little bit of sunshine. So let's see what we can do with the channel this year. Let's try and grow the channel. Let's try and produce more videos, more content, and let's see what happens. I'd like to. I enjoy doing it. So that's the reason why I do it. You enjoy watching, I enjoy doing. It works, hopefully. So this year we are still on the same bike. We have not changed bike. So we still have the same two bikes, which is this one, Honda Cb500x. And the Bandit 1200 from 1997. Not felt the need to change. I do enjoy riding this. As like I said, it's not fast, it really isn't. It could just do with a little bit more punch. But other than that, it's fab. I enjoy it upright, it's comfy. My sports bike here, I'm slowing down a little bit. My sports bike here is probably the bar, back and knees no longer there, so I do enjoy sitting upright. And this morning, hopefully, fingers crossed, we might try a little bit of green learning. See how big my bollocks are. We will see. So on our way to Seaways. So like I said, not been there for a while either. I think he's had it done out in the main area. So we'll have a look. We've brought the drone. Might take a few pictures as the sun's out. And then on to a place just behind Wet Wang, which I think is going to be muddy. We will see. Let's see how it goes. You only get wet once, or so they say, don't they? So I've got a couple of changes planned for the bike. Not many, to be fair. I want to change that. I'll have a walk on the bike when we get to a lay-by, to be fair. I'll tell you all about it then. Whether that be a bad decision or not, because of this, and I do actually use that. Stops all the flies getting in my face. Like I said, I'm getting old, I'm getting whingy. This is all changed, this junction. You can't now turn right coming out of here. And it's wetter what I thought it would be this morning. It's not as dry as what I thought it would be. But we'll just take it steady, can't we? Yeah, it's definitely wet. Definitely wet. Oh, I've missed being on a bike. I've been on a bike for ages. You do enjoy the thrill. Like I said, I'm no speed queen. Not at all. It's muddy around here. It's all shitty. Look at the roads. So yeah, hopefully you've all had a nice Christmas, nice New Year. Like I say, my channel's been fairly quiet, to be fair. It has popped a couple of bits of shit on there. Whether it's drone flying or hull fair or just a video I didn't want to lose, I want to put out there. I do have a couple of drones, which I do go looking for lost dogs with one of my drones in my spare time if the need arises and they get called, and go from there. I do enjoy doing that. Like I say, it's another hobby of mine, flying my drones, helping other people, giving that little bit back. And it's nice to see people find their loved ones. Ooh, it is wet. Well, that's not 24/7, that's just as and when. Currently, as you can see, I have no passengers, or pillions, it's the correct terminology. young man is out last night with his mates. Not out on the piss, he's not that old. Had a sleep over at one of his friend's house. I said to him, if the weather's nice, I'll be out on bike. No, you won't. Oh, I will. Oh, you can't go out without me. Oh, I will. I know, we have. So you won't be best pleased. But he's enjoying himself, so that's the main. Look, sun's out, there it is. Well, a little bit later to Seaways than what I thought I would be. Got my ass up a bit at 7. Got all my camera stuff ready last night, all with charging, resetting up and everything else. That took best part of an hour last night. But then putting on the bike, getting the bike out, oiling the chain, just the usual stuff, giving the dust down off there. We're not doing it very well. I set off at 8, what time is it, quarter past, set off at 8 o'clock. Maybe just before. By the time you've got all the gear on, you know, just the usual, stretch them legs, stretch them boots. It's what it is. So we're best go for a walk. There's lots of cars around, isn't there? It's the rally this morning. There's an East Yorkshire rally, which I'm just looking at the roads and the people around. And I'm thinking, has it been down here? Or is it coming down here? We've got a golf behind us with a sticker in the window, some form of rally sticker, and a Focus RS behind that. Hopefully we'll be sitting. I've not really checked where it's going. I went last year, it was quite nice, apart from it was pissing down, surprise, surprise. But today, it should be alright, as I might go have a look later on. Yeah, East Yorkshire Car Rally, quite interesting. Nice to see it. Used to follow it as a kid. Not so much now. It was a long time ago since I was a kid, I won't lie to you. A long time ago. Even though I feel like one on the bike sometimes. We put them on. We put the finger warmers on. Not that we really need it. I've got my winter gloves on. Got my thermals on. But it's nice to have warm hands. Nothing worse than having cold hands while you're on the bike. You lose that sensation, that feeling. Pins and needles. Nothing worse. So down a little bit, fingers a bit too warm. If you look down there, I think you can see it just. Mid-bike crisis keyring. There it is, floating around. I have been watching his channel through the winter. Good to watch, give him a watch. He has survived all the way through the winter, not like me. And he does a lot more content, not like me. I wonder what his new bike will be. His third new bike in about 3 weeks. I think it'd be a Ducati. Something Italian, he says. So I'm thinking Ducati. But we'll see. That's my thought. Something I saw in York. Anyway, we'll check myself to a new helmet this year. Not yet wearing it. I'm waiting for the chin mount to arrive from America, because it does come with a mount on the helmet for your camera, but not where I want it. And to be fair, this chin mount on here has been fabulous. So sturdy. You don't want your camera falling off. You don't want to see your pound notes running on the road, do you? So you want it to work. Look at the sun, look at it. It's beautiful. Why? would say I've not been down this road for a while. Very misty. But I've been lying to you. We went to Scarborough the other day in car. So I have. I also didn't dust my bike down there, what did I? Oh well. Yeah, went to Scarborough Sea Life. It was an experience. It's probably one I wouldn't repeat again soon. Nothing like the deep in Hull. But it's not going to be what we wouldn't expect it to be fair, but it was a day out with a young one. I'm looking hopefully at changing these, well, whether it be this year or next year. Excuse me. I'm not fond of the grey. I think I prefer black. Black sort of hard as the dust on the muck. Look at my arms. The black is sort of hard that. They're going to get mucky. They're out in the open, aren't they? I just don't like looking mucky. These corners are better when they're dry. Definitely. They're a good set of corners, these. So I'm still using the DJI Action 5, this thing. I've not upgraded this, I've actually resisted temptation for a change to upgrade. You ask my wife, anything comes out DJI, oh I must have that, oh I must have that. And I tend to find a way of selling me old stuff, whether it be in bits, not as a kit. Sometimes it's not easier, but you get more money for it, so then it helps me upgrade to the newer stuff. I normally buy, say I bought this one refurbished, it was a good price. And it's still more now than it was a year and a half ago. I can't really complain. So I've tried to buy stuff at the right price and hopefully try and sell it at the right price when they upgrade. Don't like to lose too much money on it, or then it does become expensive. But I've not even looked at the Action 6. It's got a variable aperture. I'm not that clever with cameras. Well, not always. So we'll see. I might wait till they start coming out refurbished, I'll upgrade and we'll have a look. But every time you change cameras, you change your ND filters. So it just adds up. Speaking of upgrades, I have misplaced my DJI Mic Mini. No idea where it's gone. I'm sure it'll become apparent in the next couple of weeks. And I'm digging through all my mic stuff. So we've got the DJI Mic 3. Hopefully it'll produce a better sound. Let me know in the comments what you think. I've tried to set it up. It suddenly goes down to -12 on the settings, not -20. But hopefully it'll sound better. And I'm hoping once it's in the new helmet, it'll sound even better. And it won't be, because this is quite wind noisy. I should wear earplugs. But I've never ever bought always expensive helmets. I've always gone on a budget. Ones that work, ones that look nice. But for the next helmet, I've actually got one that's half a decent price. And I'm hoping the comments, it's one of the quietest helmets around of that type. So fingers crossed. I don't get as much buffing, but I need to start wearing earplugs. Everybody wears them. I've never really got on with them, which is probably why I have issues with my ears. Ooh, that. Yeah, exhaust. I'll have to stick a magnet at the back one day, won't I? We're not far away, it's 12 minutes. I'm going to stop for a quick tour of the bike. Show you all the dust. But I've not actually done that last year, so I'm going to do that this year. I don't see myself changing bike. There's the African Twin. I do love the African Twin. It's got that punch as well. It's going to be a bigger bike, isn't it? That's the only thing this misses, is that punch. Especially when I'm tools up, which is the majority of the time. Other than that, this is alright. And it is. It's a good bike. Tell you what, let's pull it here. It looks quiet. Not many people on Sunday morning, is there? Right, 2-minute stop. I was going to take the camera off and the helmet off, but I'm not. I'll just walk you on the bike as it is. Yeah, covered in scratches. That's just to the way I put it away. You have to get down the side of the house to get to the garage. That's just what it is. Can't help that, can we? Right, Cb500x 2020. Bought last year, early last year from somewhere near Darlington. Then rode it home. I was pleasantly surprised, and I was. It's grafted, covered in shit. Right, LED lights, love them. My other bike's not got them, you can't see a bloody thing when you're going in the dark. Right, camera pod. Can't remember what it's called. Put my camera on there, easy. Yeah. Crash bars, I think they'll look ace. I did have an issue with these. Was it this side or that side? I can't remember. I think it was, I can't remember what side it was now. Anyway, these vibrate. If you don't check the tension of that or that one there, that bolt there on that side. If you don't check the tension there often, it's that side. The vibrate loose, the bolt shears off in the engine mount, which is the casting on the engine frame. Luckily, mate helped me out, sorted it out, drilled it out, put a new bolt in, problem solved. Retorqued it down, check it every so often, hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, crash bars, engine bars, sump guard, these were all on the bike when I got them. I just think it looks nice, I like that. My toss tyres, E07 plus, they look quite grippy. To be fair, they do alright on the road, and they really do. They're not road tyres. They're going to find out if they're off-road tyres today, before I start wearing them down. But they're also good for mileage. I think they do about 10,000 miles, which isn't bad. So also got Scorpion exhaust. I think they call it a Surcat. It came on the bike. I like the sound of it. I did put the EVE one on, not for long, it came straight back off. Yeah, what else we got on there? We've got obviously pannier bars, I thought they were called. On both sides, I haven't got panniers. Again, it adds to look at the bike. I think it makes it look a little bit rugged. We have a camera. Put this on this morning, it's got took so long. That's for the 360, for later. Whether it'll work, I don't know. We'll find out. I was at the drone to follow us, but I ain't got a strap for my neck. So that idea went out the window. Give you box. Great for your camera shit, and it really is. It looks a bit bulky. I like it. But it carries my stuff instead of being having to carry it on the back. And I think, oh no, there we go. I think that's it. Heated bars, love them. They came on the bike. Do love them. There was one when I got it in February in Darlington on the way home. Carper ride, I put that on. And to be fair, I like my Android Auto. It should just work, hopefully. It does take a while to connect. And it does, and that way it keeps popping out of there. Just keep popping it back in. It ain't so bad. I don't want to start drilling holes in things, so it's what it is. I'll put it back in later. Got the gloves on. A visor extension, which helps with the wind. Being 6'2". There we go. It pops straight on. Well, it works. So, quad lock, don't use that no more. Keep my phone in my pocket now. Now I've got this, don't need that, and it helps your battery last, and it really does. As you can see in my dusty road, got an ND filter on today, first time I tried using that. We've tried setting up the cameras a little bit different, just to make it look a bit better. So whether it will, or whether it won't, whether it look dark, I don't know, we'll find out. Do a biker there. And what else have I got? Yeah, Mic 3, Action 5, we're joined in the box. Carry a lot of crap here when you're filming. You really do. Oh yeah, one more mod it's got, which I've not said. It's 16 tooth front sprocket, which is fine, and it helps with the revs and it helps with, well, longer range and all that shit, and being not as buzzy and stuff. And but it doesn't help the acceleration. It takes a little bit that way, what it hasn't got in the first place. So this is wet wang. This is where I'm going to go behind later on and just sample Green Lane, which could be interesting. I actually going to turn out. Right, we're almost there. Almost time for a brew. Well, that off-road road goes down here somewhere. I wonder if it's that one there. Let's see. I wonder if it's this one here. Have a nosy. No, it's just a bush. It's just a bush. I wonder how busy it'll be. I would imagine it'll be fairly busy. Can't imagine it being too quiet. Well, a few bikes, a couple of bikes. Not many at all. Is it an issue? There we go. There we go. Breakfast time. Oh. There we go. And there's his new sign, Seaways Cafe.